Hi everyone and welcome back. This is the continuation of the video of best defenses for the third quarter of 2024, and already got a couple of comments from the initial video, and very fast there, like some people were asking what happened if I play Tristan with Dante Octavia, what happened if... So remember what I mentioned before, if you play Tristan in Dante Octavia, first I don't think really you need Tristan there, doesn't provide to you too much value because Octavio already provides enough armor penetration that you don't need Tristan, but if you do this, then you are losing a very strong second team that is Oya Tristan, right? So you play Dante Octavia, and then you play also Tristan in the same team, then your second or your third team will be weaker. Because my advice is Dante Octavia one team, Oya Tristan second team. Okay, as a third team, it could be a Julius progress type of team with Lara. It could be Astaroth, Cesar, Aiden. It could be Jasmine with Sebastian and Astaroth. Okay, so it will be something else. Okay, this will be your or my recommendation. If you put Tristan or you put strong heroes all together, imagine that now I put I don't know, Oya and I don't know, and Kayla, you know, something like this. Okay, maybe this team is very good or is good. I'm not sure about it. But then you are putting two strong teams into one. So what is going to be your second and third team? Okay, this is very important. Anyways, this video is focused on what I mentioned before, which is Oya Tristan. I wanted to do a video about Oya Tristan and how to beat Oya Tristan. I put all the defenses, the most common ones, and I will show you how I beat. Doesn't mean it will work for everyone else. Very important thing is my glyphs are not high at all, so they will be max out 40, but not more than this. And I have Kayla level 70. Okay, everything else is there. I think Corvus Julius is 45, Tristan is 45, Aidan is 45, Dante is 75, but I will not use Dante here. Jasmine is level 55. Okay, so Kayla is okay, 70, but the rest they are normal 40, max out level 40. Okay, so the first thing is we see Oya Tristan, Kayla, Aiden, followed by 4 different tanks: Clever, Corvus, Julius, and Aderty Chava. As I mentioned in my video, for me the most relevant ones here is Julius, particularly is level 70 or above, and then Chava if it's Aderty Chava. So all physical attack, weapon artifact, and health not about 500k or 600k. Okay, so for Clever, usually is Kela Aiden, so Corvus Morrigan to counter this. Let's see Corvus Morrigan, if I find Corvus Morrigan. And then usually when I see Tristan, the counter is Mojo because stands heroes gaining energy and Tristan gain extra energy. So Mojo is very good, but Mojo has very low health, and it's something to take into account. So to be able to ensure that it's not pick up, I use Cascade, and then of course I use Astrid because Astrid will protect enough Corvus, because Corvus versus Clever, Clever will always win. Also, Clever will pick up the farther hero, in that case will be Astrid, and Astrid has a lot of armor. Okay, important thing here, if you have not done the super skin of Astrid, or you have done, it's not about 260, probably you don't need here Cascade, and you can put Albanor and the team will work better. Yes, the team against Oya Tristan, if you don't max out the health skin of Astrid, works better. Okay, so let's go with this team. It should work. I will adapt a little bit, but it's what I will use. Okay, 10-0, and we lost Cascade because Oya will pick up Cascade. Okay, then the other team, this is Corvus. Here we need to be careful with the altar of Corvus. Okay, so what I will do is against Corvus Morrigan, this will be Corvus versus Corvus, which is dangerous for the damage, and then again Mojo, and in that case probably I think it's very important to use Albanor. I think I will use Albanor here for the magic attack and the protection of Mojo. I don't know if I will use a Cascade here or no. Because Corvus will do less damage, and then I want with Albanor and Mojo do a lot of damage also in the front line. With Astrid, I can kill Corvus earlier or as soon as possible. Okay, let me try with this. I will do mix with Cascade. Okay, 10-0. Okay, I lost sometimes Mojo, it's expected because now it's Mojo the one who's pick up, but Albanor protection, the round works. Okay, as you see, this is 10-0. The next one is Julius. This is a very dangerous one, okay? So Julius is a hero that, despite has a magic defense, it does not have that much magic defense, not that much armor. So Massey could be over it. I will put Albanor, I will put Mojo, I will put, of course, Corvus Morrigan. This will be the team I will go. Again, if this was a Julius level 80, and Tristan Oya level 60 or above, and Aiden 60 or above, I don't know. Probably this team does not work. And maybe I need to go with Corvus Morrigan, Dante Octavia, or with other different versions of the team. Maybe Corvus Morrigan, Fafnir Keira, or something like this. Okay, this is for me level 40 versus 40, except Keira, and is level 70. Okay, this is what I usually use. This should work, I think. 9-1. Okay, for example, in that case is 9-1. Does not work as well as I was expected. How I can improve this? So this is going to be funny because I will do Corvus, Morrigan. Where is Morrigan here? Okay, I can try to play with Astrid, Fafnir. I don't want Cascade here. Maybe put Massey. Let's see what happens. Something like this. If not, I will go with Cascade. The idea here is a lot of armor and high health to protect. Okay, so this has worked better. Okay. As you see now, in this particular use case, you cannot use anymore the MAM, which is Massey, Albanor, Mojo type of teams. More and more often, I see myself using Fafnir with Asti, so very high health, because particularly against Oya, is much more reliable. Okay, but again, as you see, you need to test. As you see, I am moving a little bit with from Massey, Albanor, Mojo more and more. Okay, also my Massey, Albanor, Mojo are level 40. I don't know, people who has many high levels will be better. Okay, now we go to Chava. What happened with Chava is the randomness of Chava bar and what it is. So if I go with Corvus Morgan, there is a probability or likelihood that Chava can eat Corvus before killing Kayla. So here I'm going to do with similar team. Okay. Oh, maybe there. Thank you. Okay, so Corvus Morgan, Astrid, Fafnir, and then I will put Cascade. Okay, 6-4 here. Interesting. With Chava, 6-4. Astrid Fafnir. I would have used this, to be honest. I think it's the best. Let's see what happens. I think it's very important to see. I was not expecting that bad at 6-4. I was expecting maybe 9-1, 10-0. As you see, my Chava only 600 of health and lost health very fast, but it charges also very fast. So this is the problem. He eats before Corvus put the altar. So Corvus has disappeared, Kayla has not been killed, and now Kayla is killing everyone here. I don't care if I lost Chava. The important is Kayla has not died and is still around. And then I have a Tristan with Oya, Kayla, Aiden. Very close. Okay. So let's see how I will improve this. So let's go again with, can go very similar to the one I did here with Massey, Corvus, but this is cheating because I know my my dude Chava doesn't have magic defense at all, so Massey is going to go over it. So let's do it like this. Okay, probably this now will eat it because, as I mentioned, doesn't have magic defense, nor Oya. So this is a hack, 9-1. Still, you cannot beat. Sometimes you lose the whole team. Okay, this is the thing of Chava. You will need to try a couple of times. Maybe I go away with this. Maybe go with the full in. Okay, so it's all physical attack. I don't have Corvus, I don't have Morgan. I assume Corvus Morgan will die. And then I go with a lot of magic attack. H2, still not enough. And here you see this 2 survives because I don't have Morrigan. But maybe if I go with then Astrid, Mojo, Morrigan, something like this to avoid resurrection, may work, maybe no. I am losing Cascade, which is very important. 0-10, as you see, not good at all. Okay, so I will need to think about this, but as you see, this is the problem of playing with a dirty Chava. I will need to think about what is the best assurance here, to be honest. What I mentioned before, Corvus Morrigan, Dante, this probably will work, but then I'm using Dante Octavia. And I always leave Dante Octavia for the last because I would like to ensure 100% that I kill the team. But particularly against Chava, probably I will go with this to have assurance, okay, of the team. Okay, so this is the thing. We have tried with Kayla Aiden, as we mentioned in the previous video, Oya Tristan, you say with Kayla. Then the next thing is, okay, I have been playing with a tank, and someone was asking what happens if you play with Fafnir. So Tristan, Oya, Kayla Aiden, and Fafnir. So if I do this, and I play with this, with Moyo here, and then what I do in these cases is I go all in, which I did before, which is all damage. Then I don't have a tank, so what is the max damage I can do is this. Since the release of the physical super skin physical attack plus talisman physical attack for Cascade with the armor penetration, Cascade does a lot of damage, okay? I just see it's an easy manner to beat this team. Again, at my level. I don't know what happened if I go with Oya Tristan level 80. Okay, so this is what happened. Like, this is the manner I don't use a tank, I do this. Okay, the next two teams, here, we're seeing here, what I have done is I remove Aiden, because maybe I need Aiden for my third team. So Dante Octavia first team, second team, Oya with Tristan and Kayla, but I remove Aiden because I need Aiden for the third team. Okay, mine I'm playing with Jasmine Sebastian and I want to have Aiden with Astaroth, for example, and Lara. Good team as a third team. In that case, I remove it and now I have this. What I do when this is the thing, what I do usually here is I change one thing, which is I play always Corvus Morgan, as I say, is the counter from Fire Siblings. I play Massey. Okay, I think it's very good to play Massey here with usually I think I will play with Massey Mojo, of course, Mojo to counter Tristan, and probably Astrid. I don't know, this is dangerous because Mojo doesn't have, will be the first one who will pick up. Okay, I hope they release a health skin of Mojo, it will be amazing, particularly for these use cases, but let's see. Okay, still working, 10-0, but Astrid almost died, Mojo always die, okay? It's not a reliable team, you will need to search something that is more 100% reliable. I think that it will never lose, but you will lose one or two heroes. The next one is with Julius. This one could be interesting. I don't think this one will be able to beat because Julius provides a lot of defense. I don't know you can play this with Massey or Albanor. I think Corvus Morgan, of course, but I will play, if it's Julius, we need a lot of pressure in the front line. It's very similar to what happened with Corvus. So I will go with my combo of Fafnir, Astrid. The problem Fafnir here, you don't know is going to amplify Cascade or Astrid. I hope it's Cascade, but because it's 10 every 0, you don't know who is going to do it, but this should work. This thing here. 5-5. You see? Wrong. It didn't work at all. Yeah, because you don't have. Let me try then. But it's Julius, so Massey should be able to do it. Okay, so let me try Corvus Morgan with Mojo Massey and then Astrid. Zero 10. Okay, so Corvus Massey. Oh, of course. Sorry. Here, I should not use Morgan. Morgan is not really needed here at all. Here, because whatever, but here, but you really need, you don't need Morgan because you don't have Aiden anymore. Of course, so then it's much easier. Corvus, Astrid, Massey, Mojo, and then I put Cascade. And of course, this is much easier now. I have everything. I have the damage of Mojo and Astrid. With Astrid and Massey, it's going to destroy Julius very fast. Yeah, of course. I was putting Morgan, but there was not Aiden. So there is no value in Resurrection. As you see, this is what it works. Okay. So this is usually the thing that we see. Okay. And then it's when we move to Jasmine teams. Jasmine teams are completely different. Okay. Like you need to play a little bit different. So first thing I do is the counter of Jasmine, or pseudo counter is Astaroth for Resurrection. Also, it burns the energy of Fafnir, so it's very good Astaroth against this team. Okay, so I put Astaroth. Then I will put Massive, which has a lot of armor, with Mojo. The problem here is Mojo is going to be affected by by Jasmine, but we have Astrid. Astrid, when ultimates, put a weapon of armor to the whole team, so the whole team will get armor instead Astrid. Sorry, instead Lucas. Lucas, the dog, doesn't get any benefit, so Jasmine will attack the dog. When Jasmine is in 4 position, you have more chance to lose Jasmine. Okay, you have more chance than Jasmine ultimates late enough than Lucas is in place, and then Jasmine will attack Lucas. Okay, when Jasmine is in first line or in second line, it will ultimate before. Almost, if it's in first line, it will ultimate before than Astrid. Second line, it will depend. Third and fourth line, Jasmine will ultimate late. Okay, so here I will go with Astaroth, Masi, Mojo, Astrid, and then there is a weird combo here which is playing with Cesar. Okay, it does a lot of damage because attacks the hero with a lower magic defense than doesn't have at all with this Oya, and this is what happens. Okay, like 10-0, and then okay, so this is versus this team, and then we have the Sebastian team that I prefer Sebastian. I think with Sebastian is much stronger. With Sebastian is a little bit. What I will do is Corvus Morgan, Corvus to kill Jasmine, Morgan to prevent resurrection, and then I will go with this one, Masemoyo, because it will do a lot of damage. Let's see what happens here. Okay, if this works, is what I will go. Maybe we'll go with Astaroth. This didn't work. Okay, makes sense that didn't work. Uh, of course, sorry. I don't think it's valuable enough. I will still play with Asta. Let me do like this. So in this case, Astaroth will resurrect Mojo. Will burn the energy of Sebastian. This is not very important at all, but it will resurrect. I will have double tank with 3 armors. So Corvus, Astaroth, and Masi. I think maybe this is a better option. Let me see. Looks a strange team, but I think it could work. 4-6. It didn't work. Okay, let me think. What happens here? You don't lose anything here. Well, you have the other option, which I don't like to use that much, but usually works here, which is this one. Is the anti-critical hit teams. This maybe works. It should. It doesn't work. Okay. Because the thing here is Iris. Jasmine put marks, so Jasmine is going to ban Jasmine very fast. Jasmine doesn't have too much health, so it will die very fast with the Nebula amplifying. You have also Resurrection. You have also Orion that gives you magic penetration as soon as possible, and Helios retaliates critical hits. So Jasmine and Tristan will die very fast. So we can see a video, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, just Sebastian before, huh? Yeah, for the critical hits, of course. Let's say everything down. Very, very straightforward. You see, 17 seconds. Okay, like more Iris than Helios. Anyways, as you see, this is all the damage, how it works. There are other things here that I put, like the one with Kayla and Jasmine, the one with Progress, and this one here. I think it's already a long video, and I cannot do, I don't want to do videos longer than 20 minutes. So I wanted to show you what happens. So now you know the counters I have used. You need to check yourself to see which other counters you have. And what you need to do is, okay, I played Dante Octavia. This is my Dante Octavia team, and these are the counters. And you write down all the teams that counters your team, and then you build this team and say, you need to find places where the heroes to beat your team here, your Oya Tristan, matches the same team that, or same heroes or same hero that requires to beat your Dante Octavia. If it's not the case, you need to think about your third team, need to take heroes or from this Oya Tristan or from the Dante Octavia in a manner that you cannot use that particular hero against 2 teams because you can only use 1 time. And this is the key of the best defenses, okay? So write down your Dante Octavia teams. What are the counters? Write down your Oya Tristan teams. What are your counters? Write down your 3 teams that you like and see which of them you need to use in multiple teams, because this is the key to be able to fail defenses or to avoid the defenses to fall, okay? One example, what I was mentioned, like I create an Octavia team that requires Anbari to be beaten. Then I play with Kela Aiden, Oya Tristan as my second team, so people need to use Corvus Morrigan. And then as my third team, I go with Fafnir Kark. Kark is not a good hero, but the counter of car, the natural counter is unvaried. You cannot use because you are using Dante Octavia. Second team, you use Morrigan, so you can put Astaroth in your car Fafnir in a manner that you cannot avoid the resurrection of Astaroth in case the car dies. So all these things, maybe the spy is not a very good team, the third team of car, because you are currently using Dante Octavia and Oya Tristan. Maybe it's a good team to use. Okay, this is the thing. You need to be doing this type of test. Okay, so hope it helps and see you soon.